Schools are beginning to recognize a reality that can no longer be ignored. Young people are navigating emotional challenges in an online world where mental health advice is everywhere, overwhelmingly persuasive, and often dangerously inaccurate. Teaching digital literacy for mental health is no longer a luxury. It's becoming as essential as teaching reading or math. When adolescents learn how to understand what they're consuming online, they gain a sense of control over environments that can otherwise amplify anxiety, confusion, or self-diagnosis. In the best cases, digital literacy helps them find high-quality resources, learn calming skills, and feel more confident reaching out for real support when they need it. But the risks surrounding online mental health content are growing faster than young people can keep up with. Algorithms don't care about accuracy, they care about engagement. That means students are often flooded with dramatic symptom lists, viral therapy hacks, or self-diagnosis quizzes that make everyday stress sound like a disorder and normalize unhealthy coping strategies. Teens are also increasingly turning to unsafe apps and chatbots, tools that may collect their emotional data, give misleading advice, or even mishandle crisis situations. Without guidance, a young person might rely on these systems for validation or coping, unaware of the hidden risks or the subtle ways these tools can distort their understanding of mental health. This is where structured digital literacy becomes so critical. Schools can give students tools to pause and analyze what they're seeing instead of absorbing it uncritically. When a teen watches a TikTok labeled 5 signs you have trauma, they should know how to evaluate the source, check for evidence, recognize exaggeration, and understand that mental health categories aren't casual labels. They need to learn how influencers monetize vulnerability, how algorithms amplify intense content, and how easily a well-phrased post can create false certainty. This kind of education helps students build internal filters, skills that reduce unnecessary anxiety while encouraging realistic self-understanding. Another vital skill is learning how to identify unsafe or unregulated apps. Many teens assume that if a tool looks polished, it must be trustworthy. In reality, some mental health apps share data with advertisers, use unverified therapeutic techniques, or depend on AI that may misinterpret distress. Teaching students how to assess privacy policies, check clinical credentials, and recognize red flags, like apps promising instant healing, empowers them to make safer decisions. It's not about telling them to avoid technology entirely, it's about helping them use it strategically instead of blindly. Still, even strong digital literacy has limits, and this is where the warnings must be taken seriously. No amount of online content, no matter how comforting or polished, can replace real human support. A teenager learning coping skills from AI might feel temporarily calmer, but if they are dealing with depression, trauma, panic attacks, or suicidal thoughts, technology cannot provide the nuanced care or crisis intervention they need. Schools must make it abundantly clear. Online tools are supports, not substitutes. Knowing when to seek professional help and how to ask for it is one of the most important skills young people can develop. Digital literacy should therefore include explicit guidance on recognizing warning signs in oneself or peers, understanding what constitutes an emergency, and knowing how to reach trusted adults or professional services. Even so, the positive potential of teaching digital literacy is significant. When done well, it doesn't just protect teens, it empowers them. It helps them navigate overwhelm, reduces the stigma around asking for help, and strengthens their ability to make balanced decisions in a digital landscape that can otherwise feel chaotic. It allows them to use the supportive aspects of online tools, guided breathing, evidence-based educational videos, mood journaling, without falling into the traps of misinformation or over-reliance. It teaches them not just to consume content, but to think critically about it. Ultimately, schools are in a unique position to equip a generation for a healthier digital future. Teaching digital literacy for mental health isn't about making teens fearful of the internet. It's about giving them the awareness and judgment needed to navigate it safely, use it wisely, and recognize when human connection and professional care are essential. In a world where online advice is loud and constant, these skills may be some of the most protective education a young person can receive.